welcome back to the Nano Aquatics YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing what I hope is a pretty good aquascape. And these two boxes here should be everything that I'll need to create it. This box here is my imported one that should have most of the things that I need in it. So we've got some spiderwood branches, it's quite a lot of sand, 2 plants, this is Monte Carlo and red bucephalangia. But before we get started with any of this, we need the tank. Here's the tank. I'll put the dimensions up on screen just now, all the information about it. So this is the one we'll be using. Now it looks fine just now, but something that I think might look quite good, instead of just having a wall behind it, is a bit of a background. And to put on a background, we're going to use a spray bottle and some of this frosted glass backing. So yeah, let's get it on. I'm not too happy to admit that that took me 2 sheets of this in about a good hour, but it's complete and it looks pretty nice compared to just a blank wall. Just separates it a bit more. So as all good tanks, you got to start with the substrate, and to do that I've got a bucket of some aqua soil, aquarium soil, something like that. It's good to grow plants with, from what I know. And yeah, so just gonna dump all that in. Now we've got it all in, but you know, it would look horrible if it was to just stay like that. So I'm gonna use this tool, gravel scraper. You can also use it to get stuff off the glass. And I'm just gonna flatten it all down. And we've got that done. I'm just gonna get this in just so I can move it a bit away from the front, because I think sand's going to look a lot nicer than this, just being right in front of you. I've just checked, the sand that I'm using here shouldn't cloud up the water too much. I'm saying too much, it probably will still cloud up the water a bit, but hopefully not too much. Now on top of this, before I do my sand, I've got some gravel. It's just spare stuff that I didn't end up using, so I'm going to top it with a bit of this. I know this looks a bit of a mess, but none of it will be seen. That's just so the plants can properly grow their roots and to build up height in the back bit. I've got this to put in the sand at the front because surprisingly a big 10 kilogram bag isn't easy to angle down.
Thank you.
for some extra nutrients in the substrate system, we've got some root tabs. So it comes in a pack of 10. Yeah, this size of tag I'll probably use 3 of them. Just 1, 2, 3. Before I put them in, I'm going to make my life a bit easier by spraying down the sand. So I didn't record it, I was just messing around a bit by myself. I think I've got a rock structure that I like. Yeah, it's a bit clearer. So that's the rock work that I'm going for. Quite a fan of it. Now I've got some spiderwood aquascaping branches to put in. And I was playing around with the hardscaping. I think I like the look of that. So I've got some gel super glue. Using this, we're just going to glue all these bits of wood down to the rock so they don't float up, because now all the wood is glued in at all different contact points, so hopefully it won't be going anywhere. To finish off the hardscape, where did I put that? I've got some bits of gravel. I thought these were grey. Let me show you this. This is a bag I bought. You know, grey looking gravel. And then this is what I got after I washed it. Hopefully it will still look nice, but so as you can see, all the hardscape's done. And obviously the next step would be planting. But I've only got 2 plants, one for the foreground and one for the background sort of bit. I'm looking for a little bit more than that. So I'm going to come back to this in about a day when I've got more plants. Yeah. So it's been 2 days, yeah, 2 days since that last clip. The tank is now ready for some planting, and I'll show you the plants that we've got. There's 3 in this bag. 2 more here. So that's 5 plants. Should hopefully fill it up most of the way. But before we start planting, we're going to spray down the sand so it doesn't move, and it's also just a bit more wet for the plants to go in. Plant we're putting in is some Monte Carlo. This is a foreground plant. Hopefully it will carpet. Last time I tried this, it died instantly, but I've got nutrient rich substrate, so hopefully it will work this time. I've got plants. We're just going to dot them about in the foreground.
That was perfect.
Now we're going to plant some Bucephalandra red. Is it focusing? Yeah. We're planting this. This plant does not need substrate, so I am just going to glue it onto. I'll see how many plants are in it. There we go. Now, next thing I'm going to plant is this massive Java fern. So hopefully I'll get a couple plants out of this one. So that's 2 plants I was able to get for it. Just dropped my super glue, brilliant. Yeah. The Java fern, I think one might be in this gap here. That's not looking too bad. Then I've got one more stem plant. So these are all the stems that I've got. They're all going to go into the back section. So that's me planting all of them. They're drooping down a bit just now, but that's just because they've got no water to keep them upright. All sprayed down again. Now the final 2 plants that I've got are in bunches. So one's pink, and then another one with lots more greens. So. Wow. So everyone, this is the tank. It's been going for about a week now. Still got my 5 green rasporas, you can see, jumping about in the beautiful Betta fish. So the water isn't as tanned anymore. I've done a few water changes, so I've put in these things at the substrate. 4 or 3 times I've tried to grow this plant and it dies every time. I've swapped to this, which looks nice. I've only just put it in a day or 2 ago. A leaf landed on that one, but it is growing well, so I might get another one of them to go around it. But yeah, the tank is looking good. I've trimmed back these plants here, they're way too bushy. They're growing back, you can see they are still keeping their pink hues up there. But yeah, I have been learning what plants work in tanks like this. I don't know if my light's the problem, so I have been using like fertilisers and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, I'm very happy with how it's turned out. It's currently my nicest looking tank I've did. This bit here is maybe a bit empty, but it's been taken over by the Java fern. I mean, obviously throughout time I'll change it, I'll get it to look better and better and better until I eventually change over the whole thing. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching the video. I'm almost at I think I'm maybe around 60 subscriber mark. If you could all subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. I'd love to reach 100 subscribers at some point. I mean, by the end of the year could be a possibility, so if that could happen, I'd really appreciate it. His colours aren't showing properly. He's a lot more red than he's seen on the camera. Yeah. Again, thank you all very much for watching. I'll keep you updated, but subscribe, because within literally 2 weeks I'm going to have a new Aquascape video up on a tank that none of you have seen before. Yeah, thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.